Hi guys! Welcome back to the ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fiery drama surrounding Sonny Corinthos and his family as tensions reach a boiling point in Port Charles. A shocking act of violence at Charlie's Pub, now owned by Christina Corinthos Davis, sets off a chain reaction of suspicion, danger, and revenge. With new threats emerging and old rivalries reigniting, the Corinthos family finds themselves at the center of a storm that could change everything. Let's explore the unfolding chaos, uncover hidden motives, and speculate on what's next for our beloved characters in this gripping saga. A shocking attack on Charlie's Pub. In a devastating turn of events, Charlie's Pub, a cherished local spot recently handed over to Christina Corinthos Davis by her father, Sonny, becomes the target of a vicious assault. On the fateful night of June 30th, an unknown assailant shatters the pub's front window, sending shards of glass flying, before igniting a blaze that threatens to consume the entire establishment. The air fills with an acrid stench of smoke as flames lick at the wooden furniture and cherished memorabilia lining the walls, turning a place of community into a scene of destruction. Christina, who had been diligently organizing inventory in the dimly lit back room, is caught off guard by the sudden chaos. Emerging to investigate a strange noise, she stumbles upon a horrifying sight, fire rapidly spreading across the bar counter, trapping her in a perilous situation. Her heart races as she scrambles to find and escape, the heat intensifying with every passing second. This brazen attack isn't just property damage, it's a direct strike against the Corinthos name. The pub, a symbol of Sonny's trust in Christina to carry forward a piece of his legacy, now lies in ruins, leaving the family reeling. As sirens wail in the distance and firefighters battle the inferno, questions swirl. Who would dare to cross Sonny in such a public and personal way? And was Christina herself the intended target of this malicious act? Christina's narrow escape and family reactions. Amidst the engulfing flames, Christina's survival hangs in the balance. The smoke thickens, obscuring her vision as she coughs and stumbles toward a potential exit, her mind racing with fear but fueled by determination. Whether a heroic bystander bursts through the door at the last moment or Christina manages to pry open a jammed window for a desperate escape, she emerges from the ordeal shaken but miraculously alive. Covered in soot and trembling from the close call, she collapses into the arms of concerned onlookers just as emergency responders arrive on the scene. The relief felt by her family is palpable, especially for Molly Lansing Davis, who has already endured the unimaginable pain of losing their sister, Sam McCall, and a tragic twist of fate years prior. Molly, clutching Christina's hand in the aftermath, can barely hold back tears as she whispers words of gratitude that her sister is still here. The thought of losing another sibling was a nightmare she couldn't bear to face again. Their mother, Alexis Davis, is equally shaken, her maternal instincts kicking into high gear as she vows to uncover the truth behind this near-fatal incident. The bond between the Davis women strengthens in this moment of crisis, but so does their resolve to seek justice, no matter who stands in their way. Suspicion falls on a dangerous foe. As the dust, or rather, ash settles, Alexis wastes no time in pointing fingers at a likely suspect, the enigmatic and ruthless Jen Sidwell. With a history of shady dealings and a growing presence in Port Charles, Sidwell has long been a thorn in the side of the Corinthos family. Alexis, fueled by a mix of maternal rage and legal savvy, storms over to Windermere, the imposing estate where Sidwell holds court. Her confrontation with him is charged with emotion as she accuses him of orchestrating the arson as a message to Sonny. Sidwell, ever the master of deflection, responds with a chilling smile and cryptic denials, refusing to admit any involvement. Yet, his smug demeanor only deepens Alexis's certainty that he's hiding something sinister beneath his polished exterior. Sidwell's potential motive isn't hard to deduce. Recently, Sonny declined an underhanded business proposal from Sidwell involving control of the Pierce, a strategic asset in Port Charles's underworld dealings. The rejection may have bruised Sidwell's ego, prompting him to retaliate in a way that hits Sonny where it hurts most, his family. Adding fuel to the fire, whispers around town suggest Sidwell has been collecting surveillance images of Sonny's loved ones, including candid shots of Christina herself. Could this have been a calculated move to intimidate the Corinthos patriarch, or is there a deeper, more personal vendetta at play? One thing is clear, Sidwell's name tops the list of suspects, and both Alexis and Sonny are ready to dig deeper into his shadowy operations. Sonny's vow of retribution. Sonny Corinthos is not a man to let an attack on his family go unanswered. On July 2nd, viewers will witness a darker, more determined side of the mob boss as he grapples with the fallout of the pub fire. Standing amidst the charred remains of Charlie's, Sonny's eyes burn with a quiet fury as he makes a solemn promise: whoever is responsible will pay dearly for their actions. His voice, steady and cold, carries the weight of a man who has fought countless battles and emerged victorious. This isn't just about property, it's about honor, protection, and sending a message that the Corinthos family will not be broken by fear or violence. Turning to his trusted ally, Jason Morgan, Sonny begins to strategize his next move. The two men, whose bond has been tested by time and countless conflicts, huddle in a dimly lit safe house to map out their plan of action. Jason, ever the loyal enforcer, offers insights into Sidwell's recent movements, piecing together rumors of hired muscle and late-night meetings that could tie him to the arson. Sonny, meanwhile, wrestles with the personal toll of this latest threat. As a father, he's haunted by the image of Christina trapped in the inferno. As a leader, he knows that showing weakness could invite even greater danger. The stage is set for a retaliatory strike, but Sonny must tread carefully. Sidwell is no ordinary enemy, and underestimating him could prove catastrophic. Escalating tensions and unanswered questions. The feud between Sonny and Sidwell is poised to explode into an all-out war, with the events at Charlie's pub serving as the spark that ignites long-simmering hostilities. Sidwell, with his calculating mind and vast resources, represents a formidable adversary who seems to revel in pushing Sonny to his limits. Every move Sonny makes to protect his family is countered by Sidwell's insidious schemes, suggesting that the pub fire is merely the beginning of a larger, more dangerous game. Has Sidwell uncovered a vulnerability in Sonny's armor, or is he simply testing the waters to gauge how far the Corinthos patriarch will go to defend his own? Beyond Sidwell, other questions linger in the smoky haze of this mystery. Could another player in Port Charles's underworld have orchestrated the attack to frame Sidwell and sow discord between the two powerhouses? Perhaps a disgruntled former associate of Sonny's, seeking revenge for past slights, saw an opportunity to strike at Christina as a means of wounding her father. And what of Christina herself? Will this traumatic event push her to step back from the family business, or will it ignite a newfound strength to stand by her father's side against their enemies? A family under siege. As the days unfold, the Corinthos family braces for what lies ahead. Sonny's resolve to shield his loved ones from harm grows fiercer, but so does the looming shadow of danger. The attack on Charlie's pub has shattered any illusion of safety, reminding everyone from Christina to Molly to Alexis that their ties to Sonny come with a heavy price. Yet, in the face of adversity, their unity shines through. They gather in the hospital waiting room, sharing quiet moments of reassurance while Christina recovers from minor smoke inhalation injuries. Each family member grapples with their own fears, but they draw strength from one another, knowing that together, they can weather any storm. The road to justice, however, is fraught with uncertainty. Sonny's quest for vengeance risks plunging Port Charles into chaos, as collateral damage from his conflict with Sidwell could ensnare innocent bystanders. Meanwhile, Alexis continues her own investigation, leveraging her legal expertise to uncover evidence that might expose Sidwell's involvement. Her determination mirrors Sonny's, though their methods differ. Where Sonny wields power through intimidation, Alexis seeks truth through cunning and persistence. Will their combined efforts be enough to bring down a man as elusive as Sidwell, or are they walking into a trap of his own design? Looking ahead, what's next for Port Charles? ABC General Hospital spoilers hint that the clash between Sonny and Sidwell will only intensify, with stakes higher than ever before. The destruction of Charlie's pub is a stark reminder that no one is untouchable, and as Sonny prepares to strike back, viewers can expect explosive confrontations, shocking revelations, and heartbreaking losses. Will Sonny's thirst for revenge blind him to other threats lurking in the shadows? Can Christina find the courage to rebuild not just the pub, but her own sense of security? And what secrets does Sidwell hold that could upend the balance of power in Port Charles for good? Next, we're thrilled to dive into the electrifying buzz surrounding a potential return of fan favorite Ryan Pavey to the iconic world of Port Charles. Known for his unforgettable portrayal of Nathan West, Pavey's recent hints about stepping out of retirement with exciting new projects have sent GH fans into a frenzy of speculation. Could this mean a dramatic comeback for Nathan, especially with Kelly Thibault's confirmed return as Britt Westburn stirring the pot? From ghostly apparitions to nostalgic flashbacks, or even a brand new character, the possibilities are endless. Join us as we explore every angle of this tantalizing rumor and cover hidden connections. And imagine how Pavey's return could shake up the lives of beloved characters like Maxie Jones and Britt herself. The spark of a comeback, Ryan Pavey's cryptic tease. The General Hospital fandom erupted with excitement when Ryan Pavey, the heartthrob who brought Detective Nathan West to life, dropped subtle hints about returning to the entertainment scene with fresh projects in 2025. Having bid a tearful farewell to GH in 2018 after Nathan's tragic demise at the hands of his villainous father, Caesar Faison, Pavey left an indelible mark on viewers' hearts. His departure shattered dreams of a happily ever after with Maxie Jones, leaving fans yearning for closure. Now, whispers of his comeback have ignited hope across social media, with devotees flooding platforms with comments like, "Bring Nathan back." Even if it's just a dream, could Pavey be planning a triumphant return to the soap that made him a household name? Adding to the intrigue, his potential reappearance coincides with news of Kelly Thibault reprising her role as Britt Westburn, Nathan's on-screen sister. This serendipitous timing fuels speculation that their storylines might intertwine, promising emotional fireworks in Port Charles. Nathan West's legacy, a hero's heartbreaking exit. To understand why Pavey's return is generating such fervor, we must revisit Nathan West's profound impact during his 4-year tenure on General Hospital. Introduced as the noble, duty-bound detective with a complicated family history, Nathan quickly captured the heart of Maxie Jones, affectionately dubbed the Maxinista by fans. Their romance blossomed amidst danger and drama, culminating in a love so pure it seemed destined to endure. But fate had other plans. In a gut-wrenching turn of events, Nathan sacrificed himself to shield Maxie and their unborn child from the ruthless Caesar Faison, taking a fatal bullet that left viewers sobbing and characters reeling. His death wasn't just a plot twist, it was a seismic loss that reshaped the emotional landscape of Port Charles, severing his budding bond with sister Britt and leaving Maxie to navigate life without her soulmate. Pavey's portrayal of Nathan's selflessness and quiet strength cemented his legacy as a hero, making any hint of his return feel like a gift to long-suffering fans. Kelly Thibault's return, a perfect pairing with Pavey. The plot thickens with Kelly Thibault's confirmed return as Britt Westburn, a character whose own journey has been marked by complexity and tragedy. Britt's reappearance remains cloaked in mystery. Will she return as a resurrected version of herself, a long-lost twin, or merely through poignant flashbacks? Whatever form her comeback takes, it opens the door for a potential reunion with Nathan, even if only in the realm of memory or the supernatural. Imagine the emotional weight of Britt encountering Nathan's ghost, their sibling bond rekindled amidst unresolved grief over their shared past and the dark shadow of their father, Faison. Fans are already buzzing with theories that Pavey's return could tie directly to Britt's storyline, perhaps as a spectral guide helping her navigate a current crisis. Alternatively, flashbacks featuring the siblings could shed new light on old secrets, such as Britt's controversial embryo theft plot, weaving a richer tapestry of drama that impacts the next generation in Port Charles, including characters like Giovanni Joe Palmieri. Flashbacks, apparitions, or a new face altogether. The burning question on every GH fan's mind is, how will Ryan Pavey return, if at all? One captivating scenario involves Nathan appearing in haunting flashbacks, offering a nostalgic glimpse into pivotal moments with Maxie or Britt. Picture a sepia-toned memory of Nathan and Maxie sharing a tender moment at the hospital, their laughter echoing as they dreamed of a future that would never come. A scene that could tug at heartstrings while providing context for Maxie's current struggles. Another possibility is Nathan manifesting as a ghostly apparition, a spectral presence guiding Maxie or Britt through personal turmoil. Imagine Maxie, now entwined with Damian Spinelli, standing at Nathan's grave and sensing his comforting presence, his voice whispering words of encouragement as she faces a life-altering decision. Such a supernatural twist could reopen old wounds while offering closure, a hallmark of soap opera storytelling. Yet, some fans speculate Pavey might not return as Nathan at all, but as a completely new character, perhaps a charismatic bad boy with a mysterious past. stirring fresh chaos into Port Charles's already turbulent waters. Emotional ripples impact on Maxie and beyond. If Pavey does reprise his role as Nathan, the emotional fallout in Port Charles would be nothing short of seismic. Maxie Jones, who has painstakingly rebuilt her life with Spinelli after Nathan's death, could find herself grappling with a flood of memories and unresolved grief. A ghostly Nathan appearing in her dreams or at a pivotal moment might force her to confront the love she lost, challenging her current relationship and stirring inner conflict. Picture Maxie at a crossroads, torn between honoring Nathan's memory and embracing her present happiness. Her tearful confession to Spinelli about seeing Nathan's spirit could be a heart-wrenching scene that resonates with viewers. Similarly, Britt's arc would gain depth through interactions with her brother's memory, perhaps prompting her to reevaluate past choices or seek redemption. Even characters like Jason Morgan or Cody Bell, who intersect with Britt's storyline, might feel the reverberations of Nathan's lingering presence, as old alliances and rivalries are tested by unearthed emotions tied to his heroic sacrifice. Tying into current storylines, Rocco and Gio's connection. One particularly intriguing angle for Pavey's return involves weaving Nathan's legacy into ongoing narratives, especially those concerning younger characters like Rocco Falconeri and Giovanni Joe Palmieri. Rocco, a character near and dear to many GH fans, represents the next generation of Port Charles's complex family ties, and his storyline could intersect with Nathan's past through shared connections or unresolved mysteries. Perhaps a flashback featuring Nathan uncovers a hidden link to Rocco's current dilemmas, offering insight into family dynamics that shape his journey. Similarly, Gio's arc, potentially tied to Britt's embryo theft saga, could be enriched by Nathan's spectral guidance or a memory revealing a crucial truth about his origins. Envision a scene where Joe, struggling with his identity, stumbles upon an old letter from Nathan to Britt, sparking a quest for answers that honors Nathan's protective spirit. These intersections would not only breathe new life into Pavey's return but also bridge past and present, a storytelling technique GH excels at. Fan reactions and wild speculations. The GH community is abuzz with diverse opinions on how Pavey's return should unfold. Die-hard Nathan fans are clamoring for an emotional return, envisioning tearful apparitions that allow Maxie and Britt to say the goodbyes they never got. Social media posts overflow with pleas like, "Give us Nathan's ghost with Britt's comeback, me heart needs this." Others, hungry for fresh drama, advocate for Pavey to debut as a new character, a roguish outsider with no ties to Nathan, whose arrival upends existing power dynamics in Port Charles. Imagine this newcomer clashing with established figures like Jason Morgan or drawing Maxie into a dangerous flirtation, reigniting her penchant for bad boys. Some even dream of a hybrid approach, Nathan in flashbacks guiding a new character played by Pavey, blending nostalgia with innovation. This spectrum of fan desires underscores the profound impact Nathan West and Ryan Pavey continues to have on the GH audience, ensuring that whatever form his return takes, it will be a major event. What lies ahead for Port Charles? As speculation mounts, ABC General Hospital spoilers tease that Pavey's potential return, whether as Nathan or a new face, promises to turn Port Charles on its head. If Nathan reappears in flashbacks or as an apparition, old heartbreaks could resurface, challenging characters to confront their pasts while navigating present-day dilemmas. Alternatively, a brand new role for Pavey might introduce unforeseen rivalries or romances, injecting fresh energy into the soap's ever-evolving narrative. Will Nathan's lingering spirit guide Maxie toward closure, or haunt her with what could have been? Could Britt find solace in her brother's memory as she faces her own demons? And if Pavey debuts as a stranger, what secrets will he bring to a town already brimming with intrigue? One thing is certain. Ryan Pavey's return, in any capacity, will reignite passion and drama in General Hospital, reminding us why Port Charles remains the beating heart of daytime television. Next, we're diving into a whirlwind of drama as we unpack the explosive events set to unfold in Port Charles during the week of June 30th. From unexpected disruptions at a sacred ceremony to shocking crimes and fierce vows of retribution, this week promises to keep fans on the edge of their seats. With firebombings, family confrontations, and hidden betrayals coming to light, the residents of Port Charles face challenges that could alter their lives forever. Join us as we explore every twist and turn, introduce new layers of intrigue, and delve into the emotional undercurrents driving these gripping storylines. Monday, June 30th. A baptism gone awry and rising tensions. The week kicks off with a jarring intrusion as Natalia Ramirez brazenly crashes the baptism of Daisy Gilmore Corinthos, a cherished moment for the Corinthos family. The serene atmosphere of the church is shattered when Natalia, with a steely glint in her eye, storms into the ceremony uninvited, stirring whispers among the guests. Sonny Corinthos, ever protective of his family, wastes no time in taking action. With a curt nod to his trusted bodyguard, he orders Natalia's immediate removal, her protests echoing down the hall as she's escorted out under the shocked gazes of attendees. This bold disruption leaves lingering questions about Natalia's motive. Could she be harboring a secret grudge against the Corinthos clan? Or is this a desperate bid for attention tied to a deeper storyline? Meanwhile, across town, Brooklyn Quartermain Chase and Harrison Chase seize a quiet moment amidst the chaos to solidify their bond with a heartfelt pact. Standing beneath the ancient oak tree in the Quartermain garden, they vow to stand united no matter what storms lie ahead, their hands clasped as a symbol of unspoken promises. Elsewhere, Lucas Jones finds himself in a tender yet urgent conversation with Marco Rios at the hospital cafeteria, urging him to mend ties with his estranged mother before time slips away. The weight of regret hangs heavy in Lucas's voice, hinting at personal losses that fuel his advice. At the same time, danger looms for Christina Corinthos Davis, who finds herself trapped in a perilous predicament, likely tied to the iconic Charlie's Puba location soon to become the epicenter of tragedy. Over at the police commissioner's office, Anna Devane squares off with acting district attorney Justine Turner, their heated exchange crackling with unresolved tension over a case that could shake the foundations of Port Charles's justice system. What hidden stakes are they debating behind closed doors? Tuesday, July 1st, a crime scene unfolds and emotional revelations. Tuesday brings heart-stopping action as Anna Devane and Harrison Chase race against time to the scene of a horrific Crimean arson attack that has left Charlie's pub engulfed in flames. The once welcoming establishment, now a smoldering ruin, sends plumes of black smoke into the sky as firefighters battle the inferno. Shattered glass litters the sidewalk, a stark reminder of the violence that erupted in the night. Anna, her expression grim, surveys the wreckage, piecing together clues about who could have unleashed such destruction on a Corinthos owned property. Chase, meanwhile, searches desperately for any sign of survivors, his thoughts flickering to Christina's safety after reports of her presence at the pub. In a parallel thread, Alexis Davis takes matters into her own hands, marching to confront the enigmatic Jen Sidwell at his imposing Windermere estate. Her sharp legal mind is on full display as she questions whether Sidwell's shadowy dealings might be linked to the pub's destruction, her words dripping with suspicion despite his cool denials. Back in town, Michael Corinthos lowers his guard during a rare moment of vulnerability with Sasha Corbin at the pier, the ocean breeze carrying whispers of his inner turmoil over family loyalties. At the hospital, Jack Brennan lays down firm boundaries with Jocelyn Jackson, a tense exchange outside there, hinting at a rift that could complicate their dynamic. Meanwhile, relief washes over Molly Lansing Davis as she receives word. Could this mean Christina has emerged from the fiery chaos unscathed, or does deeper worry still linger beneath her sigh of relief? Wednesday, July 2nd, vows of vengeance and personal confessions. Midweek delivers a surge of emotion as Sonny Corinthos, standing amidst the charred remains of Charlie's pub, clenches his fists and vows revenge with a ferocity that chills those around him. His voice, low and resolute, promises retribution for the brazen attack on his family's legacy, his eyes scanning the horizon as if he can already see his enemy's face. This declaration marks a turning point, signaling that Sonny will stop at nothing to protect his albeit at what cost to those he loves. Elsewhere, Joe Palmieri finds a confidant in Emma Scorpio Drake during a quiet moment at Kelly's diner, unburdening his heart about fears and dreams he's kept hidden beneath his cheerful exterior. Their conversation hinting at a burgeoning connection. At the same time, Lucas Jones voices deep-seated anxieties, possibly to Marco Rios, as they linger in the hospital corridor. His words tremble with concern. Could this be tied to Natalia's sudden disappearance after her baptism outburst, or is there a graver threat to someone close to him? Meanwhile, Tracy Quartermain, never one to shy away from machination, dives back into her scheming ways at the Quartermain mansion, her sharp mind plotting moves that could upend alliances across Port Charles. And for Jocelyn Jacks, a startling revelation comes to light, perhaps a secret she's uncovered about a loved one, whispered during a late-night chat at the dorms, that threatens to reshape her perspective entirely. Thursday, July 3rd, warnings, discoveries, and family counsel. As the week progresses, Thursday unveils layers of betrayal and insight. Trina Robinson confronts Kai Taylor with a stern warning, her voice cutting through the tension at the art gallery where they meet. Has Trina unearthed evidence of Kai's duplicity, perhaps a betrayal involving her father Andrew Kane, that could fracture their trust irreparably? Her piercing gaze demands answers, setting the stage for a potential showdown. Meanwhile, Maxie Jones stumbles upon a startling discovery. Could this be linked to the troubling financial news that rocked her world last week? As she sifts through papers in her cluttered office at Deception, her furrowed brow suggests the implications could ripple far beyond her own affairs. Elsewhere, Dante Falconeri seeks out his father, Sonny, at the Corinthos compound, the weight of duty and family pulling him in as he navigates the fallout of recent violence. Their conversation, held in the dimly lit study, brims with unspoken fears about the escalating dangers surrounding them. Michael Corinthos, on the other hand, wrestles with a disturbing realization, perhaps tied to a cryptic message left on his desk, leaving him pacing the halls of ELQ with unease. Over in the Spencer family orbit, Lulu Spencer offers sage advice to her mother, Laura Collins, during a poignant exchange at the family home. Their words weaving a thread of hope amidst the turmoil as they reflect on past resilience to face current challenges. Friday, July 4th, a reflective encore episode. The week wraps with a special encore presentation on Friday, July 4th, revisiting a memorable episode from November 27, 2024. This flashback offers a chance to relive intense moments, starting with Christina Corinthos Davis's emotional meltdown in a packed courtroom, her anguish spilling out as she battles personal demons under the harsh glare of judgment. Elsewhere, Lucky Spencer and Elizabeth Baldwin face off against the sinister Cyrus Renault in a charged confrontation at the docks, their history of pain and mistrust fueling a clash that could have lasting repercussions. At the same time, Lulu Spencer shares a tender, long-awaited reunion with her son, Rocco Falconeri, their embrace in the park a bittersweet reminder of time lost and bonds unbroken. Additionally, the encore episode captures Maxie Jones standing by Sasha Corbin during an awkward yet heartfelt moment at a charity event, their friendship shining through despite strained circumstances. Finally, Damian Spinelli finds himself caught off guard by an unexpected turn, perhaps a tech glitch revealing a hidden truth during a late-night hacking session that leaves him wide-eyed and scrambling for answers. This blast from the recent past serves as a poignant reminder of how far the residents of Port Charles have come, and how much further their journeys might lead amidst the current chaos, unfolding mysteries, and emotional stakes. As the week of June 30th unfolds, Port Charles becomes a battleground of emotions and secrets. The firebombing of Charlie's pub stands as a stark symbol of the threats encroaching on the Corinthos family, with Sonny's vow of revenge hinting at a war that could engulf allies and enemies alike. Natalia's disruptive appearance at Daisy's baptism raises red flags about her intentions. Could she be a pawn in a larger scheme, or does her boldness stem from a personal vendetta yet to be revealed? Anna Devane's relentless pursuit of justice at the crime scene contrasts with Alexis Davis's calculated confrontation of Jen Sidwell, painting a picture of a town where every corner hides a potential danger. The personal revelation, whether Gio's heartfelt confession to Emma, Jocelyn's shocking discovery, or Michael's disturbed stat, add layers of humanity to the high-stakes drama, reminding us that behind every conflict are individuals grappling with love, loss, and loyalty. Trina's warning to Kai and Maxie's financial discovery suggest betrayals and burdens that could reshape relationships, while family ties, as seen in Dandy's outreach to Sonny and Lulu's counsel to Laura, offer glimmers of hope amidst the storm. Even the encore episode on July 4th weaves past pain with present struggles, particularly through Rocco Falconeri's tender moment with Lulu, linking generations in a narrative of enduring connection. What's next for Port Charles? ABC General Hospital spoilers hint that the fallout from this week's events will reverberate long after the dust settles. Will Sonny's quest for vengeance uncover the true mastermind behind the pub attack, or lead him into a trap that endangers his loved ones further? Can Christina recover from her brush with danger? And what role will Molly's relief play in their sisterly bond? As new secrets surface from Tracy's schemes to Jocelyn's revelations, balance of power in Port Charles teeters on the brink of upheaval. And with characters like Rocco Falconeri anchoring emotional beats across time, as seen in the encore, the town's legacy of resilience promises to shine through even the darkest moments.